If you are not currently part of our group yet and you're watching this video via a friend, please do sign up to our Facebook group, Creative Journaling for Self-Care. There will be a link at the bottom of the show notes. How do we begin? Well, we begin with bite-sized self-care from wherever you are with whatever you have. And over time, build a soft, pleasing ritual. So many of you, since the beginning of this group, have shared your journaling processes, your challenges. Some of you are new to journaling and don't know where to begin. And some of you have journaled before, but have no time. And some of you are afraid of journaling and getting those deep thoughts out where they're vulnerable, where others might see them, or where you might read them again. Some of you have no support in your self-care journey or a person in your life who even understands why you need self-care. If you are watching this video for the first time, I want you to know you have support here in this group. You are with like-minded individuals who are also on a journey. As surprising as this may be, journaling is not always smooth for me, but it is a tool that I use to help me in many areas. It helps with my mental health and well-being in difficult situations. It captures and records memories I want to keep. It helps me track and remember things. And it's a creative outlet where I can feel fulfillment and a sense of accomplishment. The other thing I love about journaling is that it does not have to be expensive to be effective and beautiful and fulfilling. Some of you will be able to just jump right in, but if you're like me, you'll need to set the stage. I find it hard to jump into things that are particularly challenging or things that I've never done before without creating a ritual around that. What do I mean? Well, for example, I don't really love cleaning, but it has to get done. So I've set up a beautiful little box. I have pretty gloves that I wear. I have scented cleaners that are natural and chemical free that correspond with all the seasons of the year. I have candles that I burn in every room or incense as I'm going along from room to room. I put on a podcast that I like or jazz music. So I'm actually not cleaning. I'm creating a ritual and enjoying an experience. When you're finding it difficult to start with your environment and make journaling about more than just the writing, because maybe you don't feel like you're a particularly good writer, but it's not about that anyways. So how do we create a good journaling ritual that we can just jump right off of? Well, I like boxes. They're tidy, you can put a lid on them, they're portable. If it gets damaged, you can throw it out and get a new one. So we're going to start with a box, and we're going to fill that box with all of the things that reach our senses, things that we will be using in our journaling time. And it might take you a bit of time to prepare that box, but it's okay. This is an important part of the process and an important part of the ritual. So I have a box here that I picked up from our local dollar store, and I thought it was so cute with the way that the lid goes on it. It appeals to me. It's pink. I kind of like pink. And it's got literally pictures of things that I actually enjoy on it, like a cappuccino and macaroons and blankets and flowers. And these are actually things I like. It seems kind of meant to be. But what I have in my box are things that I am only going to use in my journaling ritual. So I have a caramel coffee pod. I have a candle that I am bringing into my journaling ritual as well. It smells amazing. I have a cute little lighter that I'm going to use to light my candle with. I have a pen that my daughter gave me, and I love this pen because it is skinny and it feels so good in my hands. So touch is important too. Think of all of your senses and try and incorporate that. I have a pretty piece, 1 page of journaling paper that I have pre-folded. There it is. Pre-folded into an envelope, and when I'm done writing on it, I have something to seal it with, a sticker that I will put on it when I'm finished. Find patterns that appeal to you, textures that feel good to you, scents that smell good to you, and put all of these things in your journaling box. Now, I have a checklist on our group page in the files section. You can go in and download that. It'll have all the things that you need to put in your journaling box. And take your time putting this box together. This is a very important part of the journaling ritual, especially when you're a beginner. And I also want you to think about what sounds you want to hear when you're journaling. Do you like soft music? Maybe you like earth sounds like a fountain or rain. Take time to create your playlist, and if things aren't quite right the first time, that's okay. Adjust them the next time. This is the first step to creative journaling for self-care, and I know it's difficult for us, often when we have family, to be alone. But just like we find time to use our bathroom for 5 to 10 minutes and shower, we need to put the same importance on carving out a small amount of time for our journaling and deem that as important in our life. I like to think about things that I like when I go to a spa, and I want to create those kind of experiences in my journaling box. It's like giving myself permission to be pampered for that small amount of time that I'm going to be journaling. As unbelievable as it seems, 5 to 10 minutes is actually a lot of time. If you've ever had to give a 5 or 10 minute speech, you will realize that that is a decent amount of time to fill and will be amazed at how much you can fit in. What else in life can you do in 5 or 10 minutes to promote self-care? Those of you with ideas, pop them into the group chat. And of course, with journaling, you can always extend your time past that, but 5 to 10 minutes is a good place to begin. So grab your box, set your timer, and go.